Hello, dear Sangha. Welcome to this meditation recording. In this meditation, we're going to continue to meditate on the First Noble Truth. The First Noble Truth in Buddhism is the truth of dukkha, which is often translated as suffering. But this word also encompasses the idea of unsatisfactoriness, or stress, or unease, inherent in all conditioned existence. The First Noble Truth is a practical observation that suffering is an undeniable part of life. The Buddha identified various forms of dukkha. He identified ordinary suffering, that physical and mental pain, aging, sickness, and death. He identified the suffering of change, that even happy or pleasurable experiences lead to suffering because they're impermanent and do not last. And finally, he identified the suffering of conditioned existence, that subtle, pervasive unease that arises from the nature of existence that is dependent upon causes and conditions, which are themselves constantly changing. Recognizing and comprehending this truth is the essential first step on the path to liberation, as you must identify the problem before you can find the solution. In this meditation today, we're going to explore the concept of impermanence, or anicca. It is a foundational principle that helps us to understand dukkha in a deeper way. All right, let's begin by just getting into a comfortable position. If you're sitting in a chair, just make sure that your back is straight, but not tense. Your feet are in a stable position on the floor. Your hands are somewhere comfortably in your lap. And your eyes are closed or partially closed. Now bring your attention to your breath. Just very naturally breathe air into your body and very gently breathe air out of your body again. Let's just do this breathing in and breathing out for a while. As you're focusing on your breathing, just notice the simple in-breath and the simple out-breath without trying to change them. Slowly become aware of the impermanence of each breath. Each inhalation is different from the last, and each exhalation is unique. Notice the changing sensation around your nose, in your lungs, and the rising and falling of your abdomen. In each moment, there is a flux and a flow. Now turn your attention to different parts of your body. Maybe just do a scan very slowly from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. As you are scanning, notice any sensations, any warmth, any coolness, any tingling, any pressure. Acknowledge how these sensations are constantly shifting, arising, and passing away. The body is a collection of cells and systems, all in a continuous state of change. Now bring your awareness to your mind. Notice any thoughts and emotions as they appear. Notice how they arise. They linger for a moment and then they fade away. Don't get caught up in the content, but simply observe their transient nature. They are all temporary. They are all impermanent. As you observe these changing experiences in your breathing, in your body, in your thoughts and emotions, ask yourself, will this experience last? Is this experience changing right now? Is this feeling permanent or temporary? Recognize that all phenomena are part of this flow of arising and passing away. Nothing is fixed. Everything is in transition. As you observe the constant changing, reflect on whether any of these fleeting experiences could ever provide ultimate, lasting satisfaction. The recognition that you cannot hold on to pleasant moments helps to loosen the tendency to cling or grasp. Also, the recognition that unpleasant moments will not last forever helps to loosen the tendency to push them away. As this meditation comes to an end, recognize the time spent intentionally aware of the moment to moment change. When you're ready, very gently open your eyes, bringing this awareness of impermanence back into your daily life. Thank you so much for joining for this meditation, and I wish you a very wonderful day.